This podcast may contain adult material. Mature audiences only, please.
Hey, welcome back to Me and Mrs. Always Right. Why are you laughing already? We hadn't even started the show.
No, it's going to be great, though.
Hey, welcome back to Me and Mrs. Always Right. I'm the host who can prove he has parents, me.
And all this time, we thought you were hatched.
Or grown from amoeba.
Amoeba. And I'm Mrs. Always Right.
And we're coming to you from that little trailer park in Sour Lake. It's a double wide now because my parents are here.
Exactly. It's in Hardin County, which is down the Beaumont area.
Down by the Beaumont area?
Down by the Beaumont area. And the population, according to the 2020 census, was just a little over 1,700 people.
All right.
Nice.
Thanks for the geographical lesson. Fun with geography.
Fun with geography.
I'm going to one note real quick. It sounds a little different because we had to move the studio to a larger studio.
We did.
In the back of the trailer.
Because we have parents now. We have parents.
I have parents, bitch. Quit taking my glory. Fuck.
But I like them too.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Well, at least one of us does. So if you get a little echoey, I'm going to try to do what I can in editing, but it's probably not going to be perfect. So to start the show, I'm going to introduce you to my mother.
Hello.
Do you want to tell us about yourself?
Not really.
Okay. Fine, great. Nobody cares anyway. And to my dad.
Hello.
Wow. Ah, that's Mr. Ed. Hello. Fuck.
I'm just recently retired, enjoyed life.
Oh,
I
really?
know.
Man, you ought to try it.
Now, didn't you work
35 years.
Oh, okay. I was thinking 33, but you retired just 2 years ago, correct? Yeah, I've
Yes,
been
and
traveling everywhere.
4 years in the
ever since.
Marines. I was at Camp Lejeune for the contaminated water.
Nice. So you're going to get in on that?
No, because I don't have the 13 cancers.
Oh.
You gotta have all 13?
No, you gotta have any one of them.
I mean, I'm just wondering. I mean, there's a quota there?
No,
I
you gotta
mean,
have any one. I don't have Hodgkin's
It's like-
lymphoma.
it's
I
like,
don't have.
is toenail cancer like one of them or
No, there's a
Okay.
list. You look at the list.
Well, apparently you're not special then.
Yeah, but if I had one of those cancers, I probably wouldn't be here today.
That's true. And we're glad you're here
Hey,
today.
I'm a survivor. Thank you. Oh,
I'm
yeah,
a
so are you.
survivor.
I did not kill him last night, but his
They
friends
tried.
almost
They
did.
fucking tried.
Yeah,
Kill
so
him.
we went to the bar last night for fucking Brent's birthday.
Fucking birthday.
Oh my God. And it was so funny because they set up, they set a name tag on the tables that we had reserved, someone reserved for us that said fucking Brent. It was great.
And they knew who I was when I walked in the bar.
Yes, they did, because you had on your shirt that says,
Shit.
yes, you're fucking Brent.
Which apparently my dad thinks means I'm actually fucking Brent.
I mean, you could be, but just don't tell anybody. It's fine.
I'm not fucking Brent.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was talking to my hand. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Got you. So, funny story about last night, right? Now, we know you've gone out before for your birthday and come home, and I've had to pick your fat ass up and carry you in the house.
With puke all down my chest.
It was disgusting.
Oh, God.
And I said I would never do that again. Ever, ever, ever.
Before you start this story,
Yes.
the good news is I'm hearing this for the first time because I don't remember shit from about 2 hours before we
Yes,
left.
apparently you don't.
My last memory was the last two guys showing up that work at the bubblegum company.
Right.
That was my last memory.
It's so funny. So we get home. Well, you tell me you're ready to leave. And I'm like, okay, let me go outside and absorb the fancy heater that they have outside before we leave. And you're like, okay. So I go outside to absorb the heat from the fancy heater, and I come back in and you're gone and half your friends are gone. And I'm
Was
like,
I with a hot girl?
Shody. Yeah, we'll say Shody's
awesome.
a hot girl. So y'all are gone. And I'm like, where did they go? Oh, they're taking him to the truck. And I'm like, he can't get in. I have the keys because my coat's still there. Your coat's still there. Your glasses, all this stuff, right? So I grab up what I can. I don't even close the tab that we have open
Good for you.
I did call them
You think
when I got
you think
home,
she wrote
though.
herself a big tip?
You know what? If she did, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. So I come outside and y'all are almost to the truck. You no longer have a shirt on.
Woohoo!
And I'm like,
Wasn't it like 32 outside?
I think it was about 34.
Were my nipples raging?
Dude, I couldn't even tell.
Dang.
Could not even tell.
Calling me fat?
You said it. I didn't. No, I'm just kidding. So anyway, we finally get you loaded in the truck. We get home and I'm telling you, okay, we're home. You got to get out. You have to walk in. I cannot carry you in. And you're like, okay. So I get
So I was
one of-
conscious.
if you want to say that. So I get one of your legs out. Listen,
Wait. You had to get one of my legs. You had to.
I had to pull one of your legs out so we could start getting you out of the truck, right?
Okay.
So then as your other foot come out, I don't know how you did this, but your boot flies off. And I'm like, oh my God. And you're trying to stand up and you're swaying. And I'm like, dude, don't fall down. Don't fall down. Don't fall down. And you're like, okay. And you fucking fell
No,
down.
I did not.
And you're like, just leave me here. I'm just going to sleep out here. And I'm like, no, it's going to be fucking freezing. You have to come in.
I really fell.
Yes, you really fell. And I'm like, dude, so I try to get you up a couple of times and I can't do it. And I'm like, you're going to have to crawl in the house. And you're like, okay. So you're crawling down the sidewalk. I'm laughing my ass off. I know by
You
this
caught
time.
none of this on video?
You should have videoed it.
I'm trying to make sure he's going to be okay. I did grab my phone and I put the camera on and you're like, you're recording this? And I'm like, I'm fucking gonna try. Well, you're like, help me up. I'm like, okay. So I help you up. We get you to the porch. You hold on to the porch and you're sweating. I'm like, don't fall down. Don't fall down. Don't fall down. I get the door open. We get you in the house. Eventually, we get you to the bedroom. You do not fall again till you get to the bed. You fall
Yay.
down. And I'm like, do you want me to pull your pants off? You're like, nope. You're done.
Done, huh?
Done. But it was so funny. I wanted to record it I was laughing my ass off.
You know
You're
what?
crawling on the ground.
You know what? Let me check the Arlo.
Oh, that's gonna be. Oh, it's on there. I promise you,
Is
it's
it?
on there.
Then
Yeah.
let me get it off of there
Oh
and see if I
my
can get it on here.
God. It's hilarious. Anyway, sorry. We kind
No,
of cut the parents out of the story. But
I mean, they're just staring at us. So.
I know. I wanted
And
to
I
tell
noticed
this
they're
story.
both yellow. I'm feeling out of place now because I don't feel like I'm dressed like a banana. They're both wearing yellow.
They matchy match all the time. Now, do
yeah,
y'all
we
plan
color
on
coordinate.
y'all plan on doing
It
that
started
all
as
the
a
time?
joke.
Yeah,
It
it
started
started
Did it?
as
Some
a
lady in Louisiana.
Yeah, some lady noticed. We just happened to like a couple of times wear the same color.
Uh-huh.
And a lady in Louisiana goes, "Man, y'all color coordinate." So she messages me a couple of days later and says, "What color are y'all wearing at the next tournament?" And I said, "I don't know. You tell us what colors you have, and we'll match accordingly." So at Nationals, we wore the same. Me and this lady and her husband.
All four of us.
All four of us wore the same colors and had a picture taken in front of the big board.
Nice. Now, if you don't know what she's talking about, these really, you're so
trademark.
rude. I know, but you should have. You could have said something. Anyway, so these two are Scrabble geniuses.
We covered that last episode.
Did we?
Yes. Remember my
No.
impression?
We're not
Sorry
really.
if I got.
We're not
Here,
really Scrabble geniuses, but we
Scrabble
we go-
addicts.
We go to tournaments and play when we can. So
We're
but
just in Madison
geniuses.
last week.
No.
Madison, Wisconsin. You been up there?
No.
Well, Carl thinks since he retired, he's got to live lifestyles of the rich and famous. So,
Hell
you
yeah,
know, it's
Carl,
on a-
you go.
It's on a play.
Oh,
I
Dad.
deserve it.
We'll say Dad. You go, Dad.
Well, she already threw his name
I
out. So much for
know, I
anonymity.
know.
We
Where
don't
can you
care.
go for 4 days for about $700, airfare included?
Where?
my room.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Back there.
No, hotel, everything.
On the deck.
Food
You're on the what?
On the deck.
Hey.
for 4 days?
She
Oh, I
lives
could-
out there.
I could spend 4 days on the
200
deck.
of that was the entry
Entry
fee
fee.
for the
Yeah.
Scrabble tournament.
No,
Wow.
our last vacation was in Mina. We went riding out in Mina.
Yeah, for his birthday, he wanted to go up there and take this side by side.
Well,
You got
I was-
sidetracked. You were talking about Scrabble, and what else?
Oh, this is what happens. Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah, we just we're like squirrel.
We are the ADD of podcasts.
Oh,
Okay. So
Well, I was just going to mention
oh shit.
that y'all can always come to
But-
where we live.
But why would we want to?
Well,
Stop it.
I was just going to say.
It's just a topic, babe.
I was just going to say that our place is a good hub to see Chattanooga or to see Asheville. And we
Savannah.
don't care if y'all
Florida.
stay at our house every day or anything, but you can use it as a stop. What about
Every time you turn your head, no, listen, watch.
well,
And
I
then you
don't
talk
really,
into the mouth,
I've never.
and then you talk into the
Pretend
mic.
you're a rock star. You just
So
grab
yeah,
it and just
so when you turn your head,
I'm a
when
little
you
intimidated by this big
It
black
don't matter.
ball
that's
staring at
racist
me.
as fuck.
No, it just looks like a big
Intimidated?
black ball. That's what it is. It's not racist.
Do you have anything to compare those to?
No,
Stop
I
it.
don't.
dude.
You gonna be okay?
You can,
you say it's R-rated.
It's our we
It's
got
R-rated.
we have a warning that
Yeah,
plays
we do.
before every
We
every
do.
show.
Oh,
so.
a disclaimer.
yes,
Yeah.
they do.
So you can say all the
Yes.
cuss words you want. Okay.
I don't think Dad cusses though.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, we,
I
I've
don't know
never
if
seen
I've-
him mad, so I can't say 100%.
And that's
but-
another story because we went up to Madison and we played with the poo words.
The what?
The
Poo?
cuss words.
Poo?
P-O-O. But when
Oh,
we
is that what they
played-
call them in Scrabble? Is poo
but,
words?
Yeah.
But when we played in Baltimore, you cannot play with those words.
when you
Really?
play,
You have two
well,
dictionaries.
there's two different groups. There's NASPA, which is the North American Scrabble Players Association.
Okay.
And that's a whole organization. And then there's WEGPO, which is
Do
like
they just make this shit up?
It sounds like
Word Players
Game
Game
Organization.
Organization.
Okay.
So, and one organization plays with the poo words and one doesn't.
Like, no, cunt. You
Yeah.
can't say, you can play
I-
cunt.
How do you know what I'm thinking? Because I want to know what the word score for cunt is.
Well, that's one of the better clean ones.
Is
but
it?
Yeah.
You got spick, wop, nigger, Jew,
What?
whitey,
You
donkey.
can't. You cannot.
Darky.
You
Whitey,
cannot.
You can play with those
Yeah, you
whitey,
can
darky.
play those. Those
You
are what
can-
they call the
Sheeny,
poo
kike,
words.
the poo
Okay, now
Do
I'm
me a
telling
favor.
you-
Oh my God!
Those are-
If you're sitting
Oh, she's
across
got
from
a list
somebody
of them.
and they're only have the words to spell the N word, do you pass?
Ginger. You play ginger.
Okay. Oh, thank you. I was just
That's the
wondering.
same letters. It's
I would
different
start. I would
right.
start shaking.
But no, it's,
I actually played fucker on Coral in
You
the mid
go.
cities. There was a
Hell
and,
yeah.
and I had to call the director on him too because this was before we got married, and he was like, "I'm going to play phonies on you, and you're not going to know because you're a beginner," and just stuff like that. And I called the director, and she made him stop.
Nice.
And my rack naturally was fuckers.
Which one?
My first rack.
Oh, are you planning on going to Costa Rica to get the second rack?
no.
fixed?
No.
the last thing is some people say they would not play that word to win the tournament.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
Shoot,
No,
man.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't play a poo word to win the
Okay,
No,
no,
no.
A poo word. Okay, I'm going to tell you
First
right
place
now.
was $1,000.
Nobody.
If I played Scrabble, I would not play Scrabble unless we could use poo words.
Word,
I'm just
word.
saying.
Well, you have
Because
to
that's my only
unlearn them.
vocabulary.
You have to unlearn them and then relearn them.
Yeah,
like we're going to
and
New Orleans.
When you're
in
playing
January.
in a tournament, people know that you're playing that word for point value.
Right,
And
right,
not,
But do they?
yeah, they do. Well, they voted. Before they decided to take the poo words out, NASPA got
A vote.
a vote from all the players.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to take the words out.
Right, right.
WEGPO took a vote, and all their players wanted to leave the words in.
Okay.
The majority.
Yeah, because I
And-
mean, you can score a lot of points if you're able to
Well-
use a poo word.
Well, not
I love
only that,
Do
but
you?
each
I'll let you
year
play with some poo.
each year they add new words to the list because you know
Oh, so you can't-
technology is like
okay. So
like
it's not just any poo word. They have to be added. They have to be on the list for
yes,
you to use
exactly.
them. Okay.
And
okay.
they change the list every year and add more and more words, not necessarily more and more poo words.
Okay,
But just more and
words.
more words. And it's hard enough when you get old to remember the new words,
Right.
much less unlearn
Now,
words
y'all-
that you've played for 20 years.
Now, y'all have been playing Scrabble 20 years or better.
We met in like 92 is when I first started going to club.
God damn.
And
Wow.
I was
we-
19 fucking years old.
we start
and a shithead.
I've always been a shithead.
Yes.
Oh, am I interrupting you? Go ahead.
No, I was just going to
That's what we
say, you
Been
know,
together 30 years, been married 25.
yeah.
Nice.
So you decided to actually
Congratulations.
commit when you were getting it for free?
You talked about that last time.
Did I?
You said home cooking or something.
It's different with her. She absolutely, completely, 100% does everything for me. I don't have to do
I
anything.
don't wipe his butt for him.
But we
it's
can
about
start.
the only thing
We
I
can
don't
start.
do.
Since I've retired, I've had to cook my own meals.
I did that for Carl.
Yeah, but I
while
started
he
doing king
worked.
crab legs and scallops
Yeah,
and
he
shrimp. and-
eats.
So you're
So
a big
how long?
seafood eater.
How long did you let her go without having a job? And have you caught,
1999.
and have you caught up to that yet?
I had a
1999.
job.
Uh-uh.
I had a job.
Your
Well,
job
Carl-
was taking care of
Carl
him.
was a full-time
22
job.
years.
Plus, I mowed the grass and weed eated, and plus did more yards in the neighborhood than just ours for
See?
Christmas money.
I've had cancer.
I don't. You are a fucking cancer.
Well,
So
I had.
I don't need to work. You need to pay me an allowance because you are a full time job
Bitch,
as
you,
well.
you ain't the only. I ain't the only one that fell and hit my head out here walking in last night. Where's this shit coming from?
Who said you hit your head?
What?
If
Yeah, but we also have
if
3 separate
something
check-ins.
happened
Her
to
money,
Brent,
my money, and our money.
and
That's
he
what we do.
died,
Sorry.
and
You're okay.
you were by yourself, would you remarry?
I would not.
I wouldn't either, and Carl
Fuck
can't
no.
believe it, but husbands are a lot of work.
Man, fuck y'all.
First of all,
I mean, in all
when
due respect.
you take on a husband, I feel when you take on a husband, it's like taking on a fucking toddler, another child. When they're spoilt like this, they don't have to cook for themselves.
She's a clean
they don't
freak.
do the
I don't like that.
laundry. They don't.
I do my own laundry.
Yeah.
You know.
No,
Most
you
of
do
it, most
your
of
do
it.
the laundry now.
Huh?
Now.
Yeah,
You do.
most of it.
He does his. No,
My shoe button.
no,
Mute button.
Stop it.
no.
What?
He does his socks, and he doesn't do his socks until he gets about 100 socks together.
No, it's about
And then he puts
2 weeks
them.
worth, 14
then he
pairs.
You know how
puts
many
them-
socks it takes to fill the washing machine?
Then it is. It's a full load of socks. And then he
Logic.
goes, "Man, I got a doctor's appointment or something. Do you think you can fold my socks?"
And she's there for an hour and a half picking up
later,
socks.
I'm trying to
Because I wear
make
compression socks.
because he wears
Oh, okay,
compression
okay.
socks and he wears them on top of his regular socks. So he wears 2 pairs of socks a
Double
day.
socks.
And-
Okay, so
yes,
yeah,
and
so
it's-
after a week, that's 14 pair 1 week.
And he washes
28.
them about, you get, I mean, there was a lot, Carl.
Who buys him all these socks?
Ollie's.
Does
You
that
heard
come
of
out of
Ollie's?
her money or your
It's
money?
my, hey,
My
It's-
money.
it's my,
It's her money, her allowance, so it's her money to
No,
do with
no.
what she wants.
I am the
No?
reason.
No, look at
I-
Carl's like,
I
She's got
am-
over 10 grand in her checking
I
account.
am
And
the
she
reason
she finally banks
Carl-
online and she
Carl.
shows me like
I'm the reason Carl was able to retire at 58.
Oh, yeah?
Debt-free.
I would believe that she is a very
Debt-free.
frugal woman.
Ask me how I know.
And she,
what, frugal?
how do you know?
Oh,
How
I
do you know?
lived it.
Did
I
you-
lived it.
did
I
not-
had the first 18 years. He had the next, okay?
No, I just remember the Dr. Peppers.
Didn't I make
you want to buy your own Dr.
Yeah,
Peppers.
he got mad because I bought doctor's check.
He,
That and fake fucking ice cream and ham by the fucking bricks and cheese by the, and she didn't like going to the fucking grocery store, dude. She worked at, she worked at food distribution, right? So she'd come hauling in this fucking dump truck full of fucking ham. It's like 14 pigs in the fucking refrigerator. Open it up and all you see is
you
ham
would
and
eat
fucking what choice did I have? That or die. Thanks.
At
This
least
is
you
why.
ate.
This is why.
You didn't have to eat beans every day. At
It's
least
not
you had
my fault
meat.
you grew up poor.
I
It's
told
her
you I
fault.
was poor.
Or ramen noodles.
This is
I
why.
don't like ramen noodles.
This is why I have a non-name brand complex.
is it?
It is.
Oh,
It's
you
her
don't like
fault.
generic stuff?
No.
Unless he doesn't know it's not.
Oh.
She has a
like
point.
Aldi's got those chips and I'm like, nah.
Okay, now there are certain things that I do not buy generic. There are certain things, but other things, if I put them in a container, he will never know that it's generic
trick him, huh?
because it tastes the same.
It's a mind thing.
I did
Exactly.
that to you.
Oatmeal. Oatmeal's one of them, but he doesn't eat oatmeal,
Yeah, I
so
don't
it
eat
doesn't
oatmeal.
matter anyway.
Yeah, I did that to you. There's a few generic. I don't like all these chips. I don't really eat many chips, and Carl says they're no good, so I buy Lay's. But yeah, both houses are paid off, and
See, look at that.
No credit card
and no
debt.
credit card
Okay,
debt.
I
card
want
payments,
to. There's a
nothing.
very, very good possibility with you as my wife. I might end up fucking dead tomorrow. I want to live,
That's
can
and I
only-
want to
that's
have
the
fun.
thing. He lives like there's no tomorrow. I
Yeah.
like
He
that.
does.
I do.
But
go
you
look in
get-
the garage. I do.
Yeah,
I
when we get done, you can go show them and
What, the toys?
you know, yeah. And he has a Class M license.
You want to buy
Yeah.
a motorcycle?
No.
No, but I mean, he can.
I hadn't started that
ride
bike.
it. See,
I hadn't started
so
it in
he
months.
can ride it around
It's
the
not
block.
going to start.
I thought
The battery's
you had
dead.
it on the charge.
I have the car on the charge.
How many cc's is it?
It's a 103.
One
It's a
It's
Harley.
nice.
Harley.
That's
It's a Harley.
Yeah.
It's nice. You can see it when we get done.
I mean, you can ride it. I have to get it
I had a
started.
BMW. I don't know if I can do
No,
it.
I remember.
Oh yeah. Now,
Stop.
wasn't your BMW?
You're so. You talk about
it was
high
like
end.
an automatic, though, right?
No,
I mean,
it had heated grips and all that kind of stuff.
no, but
That's
but
the reason. That's
Did you have to change
it was
gears?
pimp
Yes.
gold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was
It was
1300,
pimp
wasn't it?
gold.
1100.
1100.
Yeah.
It's funny because
that's-
it's so funny that he had a motorcycle, drove a motorcycle, but he can't
Road.
but
Can't
he
drive a stick shift.
but he can't drive a stick. Your mother can't either, which I find very, very funny. You know, I don't know.
always had an automatic. I never had a reason.
I ought to put air.
I could have got hired at Boar's Head.
your
but
car?
they're-
Air. What do you mean? Air?
Well, the tire's flat right now, but it is on charge and it will start.
No,
Okay.
I'm not riding a motorcycle.
No.
No,
In the
no.
car. He wants
The
you to
car.
take you around the block in the car.
Which one?
The Shelby,
The Mustang.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
only 1100
I-
horsepower.
Yeah, but
car.
I don't need no more adrenaline.
It might
I
wake you
get-
up,
when
and
I
then we'll
took
go have
Mom-
I get enough
margaritas.
adrenaline playing
Yeah.
Scrabble.
When
get
I
enough-
took Mom for, I think I picked her up in it one time.
No, it was the red one, and it was just loud.
Yeah, the red one wasn't even fast.
I remember when you picked me up at the airport.
Yeah, that's what-
In that thing,
that
and
thing-
people were staring
Because it was so loud. And
I
I
was
said, your
a-
mom's going to
It
think you're
sounded
going
good.
fast because
I wa-
it's so loud.
he was going fast.
40.
He was going
40.
And
fast.
it go.
Now,
it
just
was-
because I was doing 40 in second gear,
Oh, okay. Well, I can
But-
see where she
And
thought you were
then
going
it
fast.
snowed one time in Fort Worth, and I asked him
I don't remember this.
to take me for a carton of cigarettes at that 7-Eleven.
Okay.
And it was snowing, and I thought I was going to die.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
I
pretty
would
sure-
never
in
trust
the
him in
red-
the snow
You were
anyway.
in the red truck. You had a red truck.
That red Dodge, y'all actually bought me.
Oh, that's right.
We went to Tampa to get.
We
Yeah.
didn't buy it. I mean,
Oh,
you
now the
paid-
truth comes
we
out.
fin-
You
financed
paid
it.
for it.
Did I?
mean, yeah, you
I don't
gave us
remember.
the money
God,
back.
I
like
can't
that
believe
truck.
he fucking paid for
Yeah,
something.
he
I'm just
did.
kidding.
Oh yeah, if you get it from her, you
mouth.
will pay.
Yeah, if you borrow money from me, you will
Good
pay.
for you. I mean, you have
know?
to. You have to be like
That's why I
that.
don't call for shit.
I know. You asked me.
Even though I know.
I want this.
I bet you though, if I called
Honey,
and
I want that.
it's been probably years since I asked for anything, right? But if I called, she'd probably give it to me. But I would hear about it every day until it was fucking paid back.
You know what? My parents were the same way.
Every day.
Way. My dad was horrible. And you know what? 20, 30, 40 years later, they're still going to bring it up that so-and-so borrowed money, $20 back in 1942 and didn't pay them back because they fucking died 20 years later or something.
Well,
I mean, you're still going to hear about it.
We had a 20-year-old autistic Scrabble player that wasn't getting along with his mom, and he wanted to come stay a couple of days and 2 months, right, Carl? And then he was going to move to Dallas.
How much do you charge him a week?
And so I said,
room and
well,
board?
you'll have to pay. Nobody lives for free. You'll
Exactly.
have to pay. And I
Did
said,
he have a job?
Yeah, he had
Oh,
a
okay.
job. And I
Okay.
said, I think $80 is fair because he was getting a room, a bathroom to himself, the internet,
Meals.
satellite, food, whatever.
$80 a week.
And so he stays.
That's not bad.
He stays.
Can I come stay with you for $80 a week?
You ain't fucking going nowhere because the laundry's not going to get done.
Well,
That was a charity case.
Okay,
well,
okay.
yeah,
I got
and
you.
I
Oh, well, there you go.
I basically told him you have to be out by the end of February because we have company that comes to visit.
Right.
And so he does pretty good. He pays me the $80.
Uh-huh.
And then about 2 weeks, he's about end of February, 2 weeks, and he comes and says, I'm going to go ahead and leave early so I won't be paying you for these next 2 weeks. And so I said, okay. So he comes down and he's fixing to leave, and I said, where's your stuff? And he goes, oh, I'm going to leave my stuff up in the bedroom.
No, you ain't.
And I said, it's funny, but if my mortgage company, if I call my mortgage company and tell them we're going on vacation so we won't be in the house for a week, can you reduce the rent?
Yeah.
Right? Good idea.
I don't think it works like that.
Oh.
And so he ended up taking his stuff with him.
You're
not
mean.
Not paying it. No,
She's
he
fucking Bernadette is who she is.
I love it. I
he
fucking
needs
love
to-
it. She has to be like that.
What's Bernadette?
On Big Bang
Oh,
Theory, we watch Big
yeah.
Bang Theory.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
he
Bernadette's
needs
the mean
to
one.
learn that nobody lives for free.
That's true.
Carl worked hard.
Well, she's into this
You hear that?
glass plate thing. Instead of
Carl
paper
worked hard.
towels.
But go ahead, sorry.
No, we know
No.
Carl worked
No,
hard.
paper plates are 12 cents each.
No, I did not.
And so,
I
they're
don't
like
divide
for-
it up.
No.
I just buy paper plate.
no. They're
No?
forbidden. We bought glass plates.
We
or-
have
I have decent.
we
No.
have
Where?
8
But-
plates.
You
or
have to stop
12
hitting
plates.
the table.
Oh, sorry.
Don't bother me.
I've never done
'Cause
this.
every time
No,
I
it's
grab a
fine.
plate,
It's fine,
well,
right?
every time I grab a plate, it goes, here goes 12 cents.
No.
So I used it last night, right? I used my paper plate.
And I asked him,
And
I
she-
said, can you get a paper towel and just
Wipe
wipe
it off. Because when I
and
make my
use it
salad.
again?
Yeah, so she
This is
wait,
what I
wait,
See, we
fucking
use,
dealt
see,
with.
you use my paper plate.
Now,
See,
I
reused
have
it.
3
It was a
cuts.
sandwich, just a sandwich on it.
No, I was
it
making a salad.
He was making
But
a
I cut
salad.
my-
Oh no!
But there's
no.
3 cutting boards in my
No,
kitchen.
I like paper plates.
There's
I
no
like to cut on
reason
paper
why
plates.
he should
Okay.
cut on a paper plate. And as far as regular plates, we don't dirty enough dishes, me and him.
Him and I.
Him and I, whatever.
Oh God! Don't let him correct you.
Here we
Don't Let
go.
him correct you.
Do
That's
you want me to
bullshit.
bang the table?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But what I do need is for everybody to
Bang
stop for a
his
minute.
Head. What?
And I need to end this and start part 2.
Are we already into
Yes.
part 2?
Yes, I need to end episode 1 if you don't mind.
Oh, okay.
Hey, we appreciate you listening. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, want to email my mom or my stepdad, email us at meandmrsalwaysright@gmail.com. All complaints will go to Trevor the intern.
Absolutely. You can also find us Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter. Woo! Look at me. I
Yay!
remembered.
Hey, and help support this this podcast because alcohol is not free. Thanks, Mom, for teaching me all that. At Me and Mrs. Always Patreon / Me and Mrs. Always Right, where you get pre and post show content right along with unedited episodes.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! All right, I love you.
Love you too.
All right,
Bye.
stay tuned for or next week you'll get part 2 of this.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Bye.
Oh, bye.